Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. First channel that we're looking at today is Lydia Saba, somebody who has been spending a lot of time here at Tuberchat ever since they found us, and has just a wide array of different content for us to check out. She's almost at 800 subscribers, and I wonder if it's possible we may even get her there today, since this is our featured channel. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow as well, but the focus is Lydia Saba for today. She only needs 14 more. She's been back again and again with us, and that's the kind of loyal and dedicated supporter that we're always talking about here. So I hope that everybody who hasn't already connected with Lydia Saba will do so. Team TVV Clan, thanks for coming in. Life with Triple T, thanks for coming in also. Embracing Everyday Realities, I did see your question about how to get promoted. So if you can hang out with me for a few more minutes, I'll welcome everybody, and then I'll get into how that works here. Well, Michael's Adventures, thanks for coming in. Ben Uten, is that Teen Life Devotional? If you don't mind, just let me know if that's you that changed your name the other day. Jaden, thanks for coming in. Jaden supports me always, and PA supports all of us everywhere. So thank you very much to you as well for coming in. Luending Gaming, good to see you again. Simply Exclusive TV, I think this is your first time here. And Zelda Master John, thanks for coming in again. Philly Girl, unfortunately just came by quickly, but she's back again and again. Kabura Gachui, thanks for coming back in again. And Leon Legendary Productions, it's always good to see you. I know it's been a little while again. Hopefully you're still here. And the Essence of Sonya was very, very early, but hopefully she's here as well. That Blue Moon, always good to see you. So thank you for coming in as well. And then I wonder how to pronounce that. It looks like Taj's World, Scott. Is it Taya's World, Scott? I'd love to pronounce it right for you so that when you're here, I can promote you properly. But it is your first time here, so welcome. And thank you for visiting Tuberchat. Same with Embracing Everyday Realities. So basically what we're focused on here, this is not a sub-for-sub network. This is focused on loyal and dedicated supporters. You'll see by the stories that I tell about the, the channels that come in the chat and the channels that I put on the screen. And the stories that I tell, like for instance, Jaden Sue is with me all the time, both on my personal channel and here in Tuberchat, and is reciting one of my lines there. Whenever everybody asks me how I'm doing on YouTube, I always say, I'm always good. I'm living the dream. So thank you for that, Jaden. London Kev, good to see you back. Thank you very much. Basically, everybody is here to connect. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, most of which are back with us again and again, aggressively growing their channels, but hoping to build on a solid and strong foundation of loyal and dedicated supporters who will return to your channel, not only in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years, to give you the things that we all need as growing YouTubers, including views, comments, likes, hanging out in your live stream, and all that good stuff. So I hope that everybody will, like I said, not be shy. The best idea here is to go first, and I'll tell you how we connect correctly. So the first thing you do is pick somebody in the chat that you'd like to meet, and take your time with it. Go one by one. Leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection correctly, and then say something about the video that you watched so that they can turn around and find your comment easily and then do the same thing for your channel. So thank you as well for Carrie Beth for coming in. She's a dynamic creator that I love talking about. So Glad she's here. And the other thing that I should mention to the couple of people who are here for the first time, we always dance around a lot of the things that we say. So we don't use words like subscribed and subbed and all that stuff that could be considered spam. So a lot of people might say they've been to your place, or they've left you a package, or they want to dance with you, or something like that. It all means the same thing. It means that they want to visit your channel and subscribe to you, and they want you to do the same thing for them. So hopefully that's good. And the way that the wheel works that you see beside me here is after a certain amount of time. It's arbitrary. I don't keep a timer or anything like that. When I know everybody's been active in the chat, meeting new friends, new family members, and things like that, your name gets added to the wheel. We call it the Wheel of Doom. And then I spin the wheel occasionally, and it's obviously very random. But when your name comes up, if you're still here, we talk about your channel a little bit and put it on the screen. So hopefully nobody will be shy. MAH Videos, thank you for coming in. Let's just say right now, MAH Videos, because I said I was going to feature you next week. I'm going to do it on Friday. So I'm making a note for myself right now. And I'm going to probably schedule it out and do the thumbnails and social media and all that stuff right after this stream. Every day we feature a single channel, like Lydia Saba here is our featured channel for today. And then what we do is I design a thumbnail that features that channel. And wherever possible, I tag them in our social media posts across Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as, of course, we promote on Reddit and things like that. Life with Triple T, there's really no requirements to get featured, but what I look for are creators who are possibly generous in giving more than they expect to receive, or at the very least spending a lot of time here at Tuberchat. Because what that shows me when I see people and get to know different channels like yourself over the course of a few weeks, or even now we're getting into a couple of months, some of us, after I get to know the channels a little bit, I can see in the chat how active everybody is, the relationships that are being built. Not that everybody has to swap playlists and this and that, but we do a lot of that here. And then there's, you know, I'll head out into 10 or 20 live streams per day for 15 minutes each to support different people. And it's nice when you run into a few familiar faces and you know that they met here in Tuberchat, and then they're out supporting each other as well. Cyberlife, thank you very much. Yeah, no sweat. I know that I moved the live stream times around the last 2 weeks, and I move them often so that we can reach different people around the world. Embracing Everyday Realities, I'm going to get you a link for that, Blue Moon. Nightbot will draw it. Nightbot will be on once in a while. Jaden, let me think about that. I haven't picked my channels to be featured, but let me see what I can do about that. Jaden has been featured, but it's been a long time. And I believe Jaden has been here for every single Tuberchat live stream since they found us. It won't be Monday, like won't be tomorrow, because I've already got that picked, but we can think about maybe next weekend. Jaden Sue is certainly deserving of it. He supports me all over the internet, including on my own channel, as well as Twitter, Instagram, even Facebook. MAH Videos, yep. Okay, so I did mention I'm going to have you for sure on Friday, though. So Life with Triple T, the best thing is, of course, like, so if you want to connect everywhere, like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you have, that's great. I also look through like our social media to see, like, you know, people who are sharing, people who are interacting and stuff like that, because it really does help. This is why Tuberchat is able to grow. It's not because of me. Fine, I'm a social media guy and I somewhat know what I'm doing, right? I do a not bad job, but it's because of the generosity of the community that is helping get the word of mouth out. For instance, we are featured on 48 different channels' front pages right now. And then as well, we have an email list that is available at tuberchat.com. It's very easy to sign up for. You just put your email in. It's me that's going to be emailing. I haven't even started yet. I've been talking about it for months, but eventually I will start sending out emails, not more than once a week, probably much less frequently than that, so that I can let everybody know what we're doing while we're doing it. Like, for instance, we have a Twitter list of specific creators that have shown generosity on Twitter. We have a subreddit dedicated to Tuberchat where anybody can post their videos, and a thread within that subreddit for swapping playlists if people want to do that. While I'm on the topic of playlists, Thrifty Angela, thank you for coming in. Mick For Real, thank you for coming in as well. Mick For Real is our featured channel for tomorrow. Oh, you got monetized, Life with Triple T. Thank you very much for letting me know. I'm so sorry if I must have not caught if you did a monetization celebration or anything like that. I wonder if you've done that already, but that's really good news. I'm so happy to know that you got monetized, because, you know, so many of us are looking forward to that, and you can do a lot as well. Oh, Jaden, that's not the email list, though. You and me emailing each other is that's our own thing. I just emailed you something that I wanted you to have, but the email list is something a little more, looks like advertising. Times for the lives have changed. Mick, for real, I move them all the time. And the reason why is because we want to be able to first draw in an audience from all over the world, but secondly, give different people a chance to catch Tuberchat from their different time zones. So next week I'll change them again, and I try to do it often. Oak Style's in the house. That's our featured channel from yesterday. And K Renee is also another previously featured channel from Tuberchat. Now that we're on episode number 50, it's actually today. Today is episode number 50, which means we have done 51 live streams, including our test stream right before we started scheduling them out. So thank you, everybody who's been with us again and again and again. I really do appreciate the support, especially as we grow and follow more people. It becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. Shen McLove, thanks for coming in. I forget whether you've been inside a Tuberchat live stream before or not. And then the SNF Life, thank you for coming in as well. That Blue Moon, actually, I think you're doing just great. So you keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to find yourself growing. Slow is not the problem. Strong and solid is the most important thing. And I know you're doing that because I see what you've been doing. And that's what's going to pay off later on when you decide what it is that you want out of YouTube, whether it's monetization or whether you can do other creative things with your audience or contribute to, you know, the internet world in some other way through your YouTube channel. Strong and solid is the foundation that we want. Then you can do anything you want when you have an audience that you know is going to keep showing up. Oh, you didn't do a celebration yet, Life with Triple T. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm there. Yeah, that makes sense. You're doing exactly the same as I did on my personal channel. I didn't do a monetization party for about a week after, pardon me, because I wanted to do at least one live stream, make sure the stuff worked before I did it. But that's a good idea. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. Trying to do a better job of keeping up today. My BS Life is in the house. Good to see you again. Always. Perfect. Embracing everyday realities. Looks like you're connecting with people perfectly. So hopefully everybody's not being shy. Again, everybody's here for the same thing. We all want to connect. So reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Walk with me, Tiffany. I wonder if we're already connected. I think this is your first time here in the Tuberchat live stream, so hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here for the same thing. We all want to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and I'll go over it from time to time. What we do here is leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat that lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithm, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you have secured that connection correctly. And then leave maybe a little sentence about the video that you watched so that they can go back and find your comment easily. And then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. I meant to get a link for that blue moon, and forgive me for taking so long to do that, but I will get it. Nightbot should be dropping it occasionally. Maybe Nightbot hasn't come through with it yet. So let's, I'm just going to find it here. Yeah, I'll use, oh, this should be here. I'll open another window. Oh, not, oh, there it is. Okay. While I'm looking for it. Yes. Thank you, Jaden. Nightbot just dropped the link for that blue moon. So we have a couple of channels. We don't do links here, but we have a couple of channels that are not yet at the top of the search results, although we expect them to be eventually. In the meantime, Nightbot will help us out and drop their links occasionally. That's for that blue moon and Georgia Bulldogs. So if anybody hasn't connected with that blue moon yet, that's a very dedicated and loyal supporter and somebody who's aggressively growing their channel. So hopefully you'll grab that link. And then Nightbot just dropped it for Georgia Bulldogs as well, who is another dedicated and loyal supporter. And so if anybody wants to connect with Georgia Bulldogs that hasn't yet, I hope that you will. And the links for that blue moon and Georgia Bulldogs are right there. Yeah, thank you, Jaden. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all the help that everybody gives, both online and offline. You know, of course, I'm limited. We can only live stream so much, but the rest of the time, that's why we have Twitter and Facebook and everything else. So I should mention, if you do have the ability to share us out, then I hope that you will, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Reddit or anywhere else. It really does help. We can get more people into Tuberchat and then maximize impact for everybody. And then as well, hopefully everybody will give a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and then you'll be right back to meeting new friends and family members right after. But it really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it if you can. And I will refresh my list over here. And I'll just get a few channels on the wheel so that we can get things rolling for today. I hope everybody will connect with Lydia Saba, our featured channel for today, so that she can get much closer to that goal of 800 that must be on her mind. And we'll get another channel up, and then we'll see what's happening. Cozy Relaxation, thanks for coming in. Mick For Real, thanks for asking. Anybody that wants to swap playlists, just say so in the chat, and other creators will get back to you. Mick For Real is just mentioning that they're looking for people to swap playlists right now. Pretty Chocolate Girl, thanks for coming in. Tajay's World Scott, thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And then It's Me Wanston, yes, honey. Yeah, you just celebrated a birthday. So hopefully you're rested up and feeling good. But thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate every moment that you spend here. You have to forgive me because sometimes the moderators come in and I skip over them because their names come up in blue. We don't have a lot of moderators here. So it's kind of habit because I know Kristen and Kira are in the chat almost all the time. And it has me falling behind a little bit. But I appreciate you coming in. Gil Skills Live, thank you for coming in. Did you change your name to Gil Skills Live? Do I remember it being something else before, or am I wrong about that? Doesn't matter. I'm happy that you're here. And then for anybody that is newer, please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. We all want the same thing. So please reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Take it slow, go one by one. And the way that we connect here, like with a channel like Life with Triple T, is you leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Oh, you have 2 channels. Okay, very cool, very cool. You leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them, and then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, of course, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. And that lets them know that you've secured that connection correctly. And then just say something about the video that you watched so that they can turn around and find your comment easily and then do the same thing for your channel. And then Michael's Adventures, I hope that that package that you're looking for arrives. I'm just attending to a message here. So it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting with each other in the chat. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like. Take your time. Go one by one. And you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Venom for Life, we were just hanging out in Happy Lux's live stream a couple of hours ago. Life with Triple T just followed on Instagram, so thank you very much for that. Cubs Den, always good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Cubs Den is another very much loved and well-respected member of the community, somebody who does live streaming and allows people to connect as well as shares her knowledge. And I've been fortunate to catch her on a couple of live streams where she brings on guests and they share their information with the entire community. So let me spin. I'll pull another channel up and we'll see what's going to come up next. Jaden Sue. Jaden Sue is a very generous and dedicated and loyal supporter. They do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time, as well as support us regularly and share us on just about every platform every single day. Pardon me. They are a previously featured channel from Tuberchat, and as you can see, Jaden Sue is available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Pardon me for 1 second. I'm going to leave you looking at Jaden Sue's channel, and I will be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. And Melanin Trio family, thank you for coming in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think this is your first time here at Tuberchat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. We're all here for the same thing. Take your time. Follow the instructions on the bottom of the screen, and you'll find some friends and family members in no time if that's what you want. Georgia Bulldogs, thank you for sharing on Instagram. Of course, we always appreciate it. Georgia Bulldogs often makes their own posts, which I really, really appreciate, because, Instagram's not the easiest platform in the world to share on. You got to be, it takes a bit of effort to do that. So I really appreciate what you've done over and over for Tuberchat when it comes to that. And let me think. Oh, I was going to talk about the featured channels collaboration. Yes, that Jaden Sue is doing here. So for instance, anybody can do this with their channel. It has to be done on a computer, not just on a phone anymore. But what is possible is when you feature channels on your front page like this, and Kay Renee, thanks for sharing on Twitter. Kay Renee, I don't know if I've added you to the, I forget whether you've been added to the Twitter list, but I'm going to actually, I'll look at that right after. I think actually, now that I think of it, you must be there, but I'll double check it anyway. Oh, Mick, for real? Yeah, hopefully when you're connecting with everybody, you're subscribing, and then as well as leaving a comment on a video, hopefully always giving a thumbs up. We should always be giving each other thumbs up everywhere that we can. Okay, so Kay Renee, sorry, forgive me for that. It's better I double check than not be sure. But Kay Renee is one of the members, as is Jaden Sue, of our Twitter list, which are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. I call it Tuberchat Stars, and it's easy to find on our Twitter page. Guys, Life in Toronto, thank you for coming in. Food Fight Showdown. Sorry, I don't think I welcomed you when you came in, but I did see you come in a little while ago, so thank you very much for that. And then, as I was saying, with the feature channels collaboration, when some of the channels that you feature you in return, then they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that you are worthy of being featured by them, as you are saying they are worthy of being featured by you. You can imagine the impact that that has both on the YouTube algorithms and on your audiences. So it's something I encourage everybody to do. So if anybody in the chat has featured Tuberchat or my personal channel, which I'll leave a message for, on your front page, and I don't know about it, please make sure that I do so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. And Kiara T, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with Tuberchat, so hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Please don't be shy. Feel free to connect with anybody. We're very focused on a loyal and dedicated support system here, so that you can build your channel on a solid and strong foundation. And as I tell stories about the channels that come in the chat and the ones that I put on the screen, you'll get an idea of the kind of community that we're building around Tuberchat here. John Harding, 1979, thanks for coming in. I think this is your second time coming in. Am I wrong about that? Forgive me if I'm wrong, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. The Triplet family, good to see you again. That's another previously featured channel from Tuberchat, so thank you. And then let me spin. I'll get another channel up here, and then I'll think about adding a couple more names. Thank you very much, John Harding. I wasn't 100% sure. I thought, I don't know if you changed your name, the 1979. I don't know if I remember that, but either way, you already know how we're doing things here. So hopefully you can meet some new friends and family members if that's what you'd like. MJ and J, always good to see MJ and J family in the house. That's previously MJ and J Mukbang family. MJ and J family mukbangs. But thank you for coming back in. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here as well. And my BS Life is saying Ottawa is rainy and stormy and everything else. Niagara Falls is too. Has been all day, on and off rain and this and that. Thank you, John Harding. And then Oak Style, of course, is our previously featured channel from yesterday. I'm gonna try a little experiment. So if everybody can bear with me, I don't know if this is gonna work because I haven't done it yet. But apparently, there's a way to run an ad in a live stream while you're in it by using Nightbot with a special command. So hopefully, you'll all let it run if it works, and if it doesn't, then we'll just continue on. But you can just type in. Actually, I'm doing it with the wrong account. I got to do it in this window. I'll hop into the chat, refresh, and make sure I've got my place, and then I'll show you how this is done in case it works. If it doesn't work, then whatever, we'll have to experiment some other way. I'll just pause because I guess I shouldn't pause, right? I'm going to see if it's going to work. There we go. And then so as the administrator, you can set different permissions for these robots like Nightbot and stuff like that. But as the administrator, I should be able to type in an exclamation mark with the word commercial. And if there's any luck, maybe an ad will run, at least for some of us. If it does, I'd love it if you would be able to tell me. And Philly girl, yeah, I thought you were going to sleep. But I'm glad that you are here. Hopefully you can meet some new friends and family members and make the lack of sleep worth it. Oh, okay. It's for Twitch only. Nightbot gave me a message back. There you go. All right. It must be only for Twitch. That's why. Isn't Nightbot just being extra polite today? All right, we'll try it another day. It was an experiment. I didn't really know whether to think whether it would work or not. But thank you for bearing with me for that. Let me add a couple of names to our list, and then I'll spin again. And let's have another look at the essence of Sonia, because I cut her time off pretty quick. That Blue Moon and Carrie Beth are still there. Thrifty Angela, Mick for real. Pardon me for 1 second. I'm going to get up for 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me for that, everyone. Georgia Bulldogs. It's nice to be doing things to help around the house, so. Oh, John Harding, 1979. Hopefully you can find that. Sometimes you can put a person's name in. I'll tell you what, before I add names to the wheel, I'm just going to look and see if we can find it easily. And then I'll spin. Yeah, it comes up right away. So John Harding, I'm going to do something here anyway. So you get a free feature early. So what I'm going to do, because when you've been here before, you probably weren't here long enough for me to put you on the wheel. That's why we're not connected. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take this here, the second place chili eating, and add it into my watch later. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this chili eating video. and then I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe, and then you'll know that we're connected the right way. And hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have the bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change. So let me spin. I'll get another channel up here, and then I'll add some more names. I did see another channel or two come through. The Psycho Ducky. Oh, the Psycho Ducky. Okay, thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. Hopefully you feel welcome. I think this is your first time here, but we've got a lot of dynamic creators in the house. And Divine Destiny, thank you for coming in as well. Ed Pinoy, Telebison. Nope. Telebisian. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right about that. Ed Pinoy, Telebisian. I wonder if that's anywhere close to what it should be. I hope so. Suzuki Vlog official channel. Thank you for coming in. I know we've been connected for a while, and we ran into each other today in Happy Lux. So thank you for coming in again. I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. So don't be shy, please, everybody. Is here for the same thing. We all want to connect, so reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. Please take your time, go slow, and follow the instructions on the bottom of the screen. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. The way that we connect here is to visit a channel like Mick For Real by leaving a single emoji next to their name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them, and then heading to their channel to watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, and then leaving a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video so that it doesn't get caught in the YouTube spam filters or held for review. The best idea is always to leave a couple of full sentences and then give the creator a thumbs up, of course, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name of any kind, and that lets them know that you have secured that connection the right way. And then say something about the video that you watch so that they can turn around and find your comment easily and do the same thing for your channel. Now we are busy again. So I'm glad everybody is connecting and having a great time meeting new friends and family members. I did say I was going to add a couple more names to the wheel. Mick For Real is actually our featured channel for tomorrow. Kristen Welton and Kira Welton, I too often make them wait because they are moderators. Shen McLove, London Kev, and I'll add Kira Welton, and then we will pause, and I'll add some more names shortly. The Twitter list is not for sharing, Jaden. I just make that so that if people want to connect with other people on Twitter who are also YouTubers, and especially for the fact that they are willing to share, then it makes it easy for people to find. The Young Explorer, thanks for coming in all the way from the UK. I appreciate you coming and visiting. This is your first time here, so I hope you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here for the same thing. We all want to connect, so please don't be shy. You'll meet some new friends and family members in no time. Just take it slow, go one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen to meet with other creators like yourself, and you'll find your channel built on a strong and solid foundation of loyal and dedicated supporters. I should remind everybody, if you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up. I'll appreciate it. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help the stream. And then if you have the ability to share us out at all, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or anywhere else, of course, we'll appreciate that so that we can get more people into Tuberchat and then maximize impact for everyone. Let me spin the wheel, and then I'll describe how we connect here for anybody who's a little bit newer that's come in today. In the UK, it's night. That's right, that blue moon. Right now, if I'm right, it should be just after midnight. Oh, no, sorry, I'm wrong about that. It should be 10:30 p.m. Am I wrong? London Kev, let's get you up on the screen and see what you got going on for us today. London Kev is another channel that's been back with Tuberchat probably every live stream since they found us, only a couple of short weeks ago, but I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go, 2240 there. So thank you very much, John Harding. This is why I move the time of the Tuberchat live streams around, is to catch people in different time zones at different times. 2211, yep, that Blue Moon, thank you. So the times of Tuberchat will continue to move around so that we can continue to expose ourselves to other people. But then we always have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and more so that people can connect. And pardon me while I just have a look at a... Okay, so we just want to make sure that everybody knows how to connect here. For those of you who are a little bit newer, Smiley's World, thank you for coming in. I can't remember if this is your first time here, if you've been here before in a Tuberchat live stream, so forgive me for not remembering, but thank you for coming in. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. You're free to connect with anybody that you want to. We all want to... connect. Everybody's here for the same thing. Every single day on Tuberchat, we feature another creator. So, for instance, tomorrow Mick For Real will be featured as a featured creator across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Mick For Real has been here again and again. Cubs Den, thank you for letting us run in the background. Suzuki Vlog official channel, thank you. I didn't realize you'd actually been here so much already, but thank you. Izzy's Life Vlogs, thanks for you coming in as well. And then Smiley's World, yeah. So, for instance, like I have a channel featured on the screen right now. Tomorrow, Mick For Real will be featured as our first channel. The way that we connect is the first thing that you do. Everybody, first of all, is expecting that you will connect with them, and then they will also connect with you, which basically means you are going to subscribe to their channel, and then they are going to subscribe to your channel. Everybody subscribes to everybody at Tuberchat, although it is not a sub-for-sub network. We're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters, but everybody is expecting that. So the way that we do it is we leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat to let them know that we want to connect, and then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long. And that's so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms, and leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filter. And then give the creator a thumbs up, of course, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them, and then come back into the chat here. Leave a double emoji of any kind next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection the right way, and say something about the video that you watched so that they can find your comment easily and then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. If there's ever any questions, if anybody in the chat has any, wants me to clarify, or if we have language barriers and stuff like that, just please reach out to me on Instagram. It's the very best way to get a hold of me quickly. Tuberchat has its own account. It's just instagram.com/Tuberchat, and all one word, and I will be able to get to your message and then clarify if you need to. And I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. It looks like everybody's all good. Mr. Cool 13, thank you for coming in. I think you've been here before, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Hopefully you feel welcome either way. And we have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. Just take your time, go one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Kira Walton is Kristen's daughter, my stepdaughter, my BFF forever. Now with almost 260 subscribers, she's probably going to get that 260 right now. Hopefully anybody who hasn't already connected with Kira will do so. We are all swapping playlists for people and with each other. We are all doing the featured channels collaboration as well. And Kira Welton is doing a lot of live streaming lately, so she'll have to put a live stream together again within the next day or two. And then we have that to look forward to. Mum and Bites, thanks for coming in again. I'm pretty sure you've been here before, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But, okay, so Izzy's Life Vlogs is actually building a new website for himself with Wix, and I'm glad that you're letting me know that that's coming along. It's incredible some of the tools that we have available now. Wix for making websites and Canva for making graphics and things like this. It gets easier and easier every year. But as YouTubers, you know, we all have to look after all the different aspects of our channels, including the graphics, including our videos, including the scheduling and the social media. It becomes overwhelming. But I'm glad that you've got that working out. And then hopefully Izzy's Life Vlog sometime in the next near future, we're going to have your website up and running, and then we can let everybody know. The family of Lightation, thank you for coming back in. It's been a while, but I'm glad that you've come back, and hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members again here. We change the times of our live streams often so that we can meet different people from around the world and give people in different time zones an opportunity to come in and find Tuberchat and start building a community. Let me spin and I'll get another channel on the screen. There's Thrifty Angela. We got to make sure that Thrifty Angela is still here. I'll put it up anyway, and then I'll just move on quick if she's already gone. Takes me a second to figure it out. Thrifty Angela's got a handful of different stuff for us to check out on their channel. It looks like she might be gone already. So Thrifty Angela, just let me know if you're still here, and we'll give you another couple of minutes of screen time. Otherwise, I'm just going to move on quickly to our next channel. Shen McLove. $861 subscribers, so you have got 900 on your mind for sure by now. And it's nice to see that you've got the Essence of Sonia featured there, because she is a loyal and dedicated supporter that we all know very well here at Tuberchat. Shen McLove, yep, so we got your channel up on the screen right now, but I did notice that you're connecting with Smiley's World, and I see that you're active, so that's okay. If you wonder why I'm always looking to the side, I'm lucky to have a two-screen setup here, but I always keep this little window that's got the chat going in the window beside me so that I can somewhat keep up. And then again, I know we have a few newer people here in the chat. So while Tuberchat is definitely not a sub-for-sub network, we are much more focused on loyal and dedicated supporters and building relationships so that our channels can grow on a solid and strong foundation. You're going to need that when you get monetized. You're going to want people coming back, watching your videos, letting your ads run, hanging out in your live streams, helping you get pushed through the algorithm and things like that. And sub for sub doesn't help with that. It just gets the numbers, and then nobody watches the videos after. So it's just understood everybody here, while we're not a sub for sub network, we are very much intending that everybody is subscribing to each other. Mick for real is willing to swap playlists with people. If anybody else wants to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, it's a wonderful and easy collaboration where you're just agreeing to run a playlist for somebody else and they're willing to run a playlist for you. You don't have to watch every single video every second and comment and like. It'd be nice if you could do that where possible, but you're able to run it while you work, while you sleep, while you eat, and all the other things that we have to do all day. And it's a great way to get relationship started with other creators, because a friendship can flourish from a simple beginning like that, and most of the people in the chat are willing to do that. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists, just please say so in the chat, like Essence of Sonya has just done, and then other channels will reach out to you, and you're free to make those arrangements as you please. Of course, all of our moderators do it, including myself. I'll leave a message in the chat in case you want to connect with me on my personal channel as well. Family of Litations willing to swap, and Cozy Relaxation and Essence of Sonya always do it. Okay, Renee up here, and Cozy Relaxation, and my BS Life. Did I not put the, oh, that Blue Moon is still on the wheel. And Carrie Beth, wow. Yeah, we're everybody's willing to connect. So thank you though, Simply Exclusive TV, especially for helping other people. You know, that makes me happy when we have people kind of reaching out to let everybody know. The idea is that we can all thrive together, and it really helps. It's a great feeling when you have friends and people who absolutely do care for your success. As I'm mentioning that, B-Hop Nation comes in. That's YouTube's favorite Uncle David. B-Hop Nation TV is somebody that everybody needs to connect to. I hope that everybody will. B-Hop Nation is a very much loved and well-respected member of a community that surrounds them with generosity, among every other thing that we need as small YouTubers. And then Mr. Fulton Mraz, you just shared us out, and you have a special announcement for everybody today. So I'd love to know your announcement, Mr. Fulton Mraz. Mr. Fulton Mraz has been back with us again and again and again, and constantly shares for us, which I always appreciate, of course. And let me spin, and we'll pull another channel up here. Yeah, thank you, Philly Girl, Philly Girl. As Philly Girl found us recently, but she's been back again and again. And when you hear the stories that I tell about the channels that come into the chat and that I put up on the screen, it's easy to get to know the kind of community that's being built, especially when you're out visiting other people's live streams. And then starting to run into some of the same people that you've seen here at Tuberchat. It's a wonderful feeling, first of all, to know that people are out supporting others. And then secondly, you see the conversations that start to happen. And that's one of the things I love about Tuberchat the most, is that, you know, because we're not just chasing only our numbers, we also are having conversations and forging relationships. As Philly Girl says. Team TVV clan, hopefully you're doing okay and meeting some new friends and family members. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to, because everybody's here to connect. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is auditioning for American Idol on August 28th. That's fantastic. So good luck with that. I hope that you get everything you want out of American Idol. It's quite an accomplishment even to be able to audition. I certainly would never torture the judges by auditioning myself. God did not bless me with the talent of musical voice. But I'm sure you'll have a great time there. Mick, for real, I forget if we already had an arrangement to run playlists or not. I write notes for myself. I don't think so yet, and I appreciate you doing that. But myself, Kevin K, my personal channel, I do run playlists there, but I'm actually monetized already. Tuberchat needs hours, so if you'd like to, we can plan for that, but it's going to be several days, maybe even almost into next weekend before I get to you. If you want to wait for me, because I know there's other people trying to connect with you as well, but we could see about that, and I will reach out to you on Instagram or somewhere else, and we could talk about that. I'm quite behind. I've been running some long playlists. I'm happy to see everybody congratulating Mr. Fulton Mraz, because that's quite an accomplishment, even to have an audition with American Idol, and it's got to be just a wonderful feeling. I think I see that Carrie Beth's birthday is coming up this month, too. Only a few short weeks away. And I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. That Blue Moon is a dedicated and loyal supporter who's been back again and again and again. And look at that. They've got Philly Girl right there on their featured channels list, along with the Hoops Family Network, Eating with Miss P, Yoga with Mo, Michael's Adventures. And they've actually probably got much more than 10 now, because I know that they've got Tuberchat on there as well. Q and Nini Vlogs, thank you for coming back in again. I'm always happy to see you. Oh, Philly Girl, that's Mr. Fulton Mraz. He tends to come in and out, so I don't know if he's still here or if he just came in quickly. Yeah, thanks, Mick, for real. I just, I've been making arrangements with people, and I'm quite a few days behind. And then Miss Michael's Adventures has a birthday coming up this month. That Blue Moon, yes, well over 200 subscribers now. So hopefully we're going to push you a little bit farther. And by the time next weekend rolls around, we'll see you on your way to the road to 300 if you haven't already got there. Of course, Tuberchat runs again tomorrow, a little bit earlier than it did today, and we can push you a little bit farther there. But That Blue Moon is a generous supporter that, I always like to mention, because they made a very special video just for Tuberchat not too long ago. So on our front page, which I'm just going to show for a second, and forgive me, I thought there was something else I was going to look at. Maybe it was just Twitter. When I go down our front page, for those of you who haven't looked at it in a little while, first of all, we do the featured channels collaboration, so we're happy to do that as well. Here we have a couple of shelves at the bottom of the channel. One of them here is for shout out videos, where Tuberchat has been included. Most of us have seen these types of shout out videos where people mention a bunch of channels that they feel have helped them grow or can help others in some way. And Tuberchat has been fortunate to be included in a few of those, so we've featured them there. And then Georgia Bulldogs and That Blue Moon have each made videos specifically for Tuberchat and added them into the front page. I added them into the front page so that they can be featured themselves right here. So that's that blue moon that we're looking at right now. And for those of you who haven't connected with that blue moon yet, I hope that you will. Nightbot occasionally is dropping the link for anybody that has trouble, but if you have trouble finding that blue moon, you could just ask any of our moderators, and particularly Kristen Welton can help, or I can get to it as well. And I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. B-Hop Nation is getting close. I know they're working on watch hours too now. Melanin Trio family, are you still here also? Yeah, it looks like you are. Let's see what you've got going on for us as well. I'll get you on the wheel. Wheel's random, of course. Philly girl. Yeah. You know what's ironic about you saying that? I use an iMac as well. I'm lucky enough to have one, but mine is quite big and bulky. It's a 21-inch, but it's several years old, and but it still works fine. And I take this with me when I work out of town 3 days a week, so I know what it's like. Kristen was got me, I forget if it was for Christmas or my birthday or something. Kristen recently got me a case. It doesn't fit this Mac, but I intend on upgrading anytime now, and it will make it so much easier to carry. But they are big and bulky, that's for sure. Tina Zone, thank you for coming in again. Mr. Joshi, always good to see you, so thanks for coming in. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Takes up most of the back seat, yeah. It's wonderful when you have to unhook it and hook it because it's so quick. You know, having an all-in-one. And I do love the fact that they're so reliable. Mine is, as a matter of fact, a 2011. And so you can see it's on 9 years of life. And I bought it brand new, and I've had it all this time. I will upgrade soon. I'm way overdue. But it's still, I'm squeezing every bit of life out of it that I can, and it works. Mr. Joshi, we're talking about iMacs. Philly girl is talking about, you know, they're kind of big to cart around if you have to carry a desktop, which is what I have as well. Thank you, Georgia Bulldogs. This is Kay Renee. She's a previously featured channel from Tuberchat as well. She does the featured channels collaboration here, which is a wonderful collaboration anybody can do with their channel. It has to be done on a computer. It can't be done on a phone anymore. But basically what happens is when you're featuring channels on your front page like this, you're saying to your audience and to the YouTube algorithms that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithms as well as their audience that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that this has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So it's a wonderful collaboration I think everybody should do. But if you have featured Tuberchat on your front page, as Kay Renee has done here, then please let me know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that both on Tuberchat and on my personal channel. Best Living Life is in the house. Sorry if I didn't welcome you earlier when you came in. You might have slipped by me there. That blue moon, are you talking to me? Or did you mean that to be for somebody else? I've Forgive me, everyone. I'm just attending to a message here. And then, are you notified, Philly girl? Philly girl? No, we're not. Not notified in any way that I know of. No, the only way is to let me know. So if you've done it, then absolutely I can make sure that I get you put on. Usually what I do, if somebody tells me in the chat that they've done it, I usually go through the process in front of everybody, just for anybody who might want to know how to do it. I intend on making tutorials as well to be put on the Tuberchat channel that won't include my long speeches. It'll just be very clear, concise tutorials so that everybody can go back and within a couple of minutes be reminded how to do these things. Because sometimes we do it and we don't do it again for a month. We forget how to do it and it wastes a lot of time. So I just want to help everybody with that. Oh, yeah, thank you, that Blue Moon. I wondered about that. Michael's Adventures. Okay, hopefully you'll get rested up, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow. I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. Kamikaze. Oh, kamikaze. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Kamikaze. There you go. Okay. Got you. Thank you very much for coming in. I can't remember if this is your first time here at Tuberchat, but I feel like I recognize you. So forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Oh, you'll be working tomorrow, Michael's Adventures? Okay, I'm sorry about that. But hopefully next weekend, I'm going to move the times around, but I don't know where they'll land. But then hopefully our paths will cross sooner than later. And then Life with Triple T, I'm going to get you a link for that Blue Moon. And Kamikaze, please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. We are all willing to connect. Everybody's here for the same thing. And the best idea is always to go first. Please don't wait for anybody to come to you. And I'm going to get Life with Triple T. Yeah. There's a link for that Blue Moon right there. And occasionally, Nightbot will drop it for us as well. Like your second time, yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you for that. I wonder if I got it right the first time. I don't know. Took me a second. I knew there was something to it, but it's very creative. That's cool. And then, so you know what we're doing here. So hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members if that's what you would like. And then My BS Life. This is a channel that's back with us again and again, a fellow Canadian. Uniquely Blessed Empress. Thank you for coming in. I wonder if this is your first time with Tuberchat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. We're all here for the same thing. Take your time and visit channels one by one. Follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. The way that we connect with channels is first we leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. And London Kev, thanks for the time that you've spent. And then once you've left a single emoji by somebody's name, that means you're on their way to their channel, like My BS Life here, who's got 697 subscribers. They would probably will be able to hit the 700 today for anybody who hasn't already connected with My BS Life. And what you do when you get to their channel is watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing for that for each other all the time. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know that you have secured that subscription the right way. And then say something about the video that you watched so that they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel after they find your comment quickly. And let me think about adding another couple of names to the wheel here before I spin. Carrie Beth still on the wheel all this time. I don't know if she's still here, though. I thought I just saw somebody talking to her. Yep, she's still here. Pardon me. And then Melon and Trio family. Oh, yes. Are you here? Because somebody just said something. Oh, okay. I've got you on the wheel anyway, so worry about it when it's time. Thank you, Carrie. Let me, I'll just spin. I'll spin for now. Embracing everyday realities. Okay, let me get Melanin Trio family on, and then I'll add a few more names to our wheel. You're a new connection for Tuberchat, so I'm going to describe to you how we're going to connect in a quick second here. I will get Embracing Everyday Realities onto the wheel. The wheel, of course, is random, and I put people's names on there after a while, after you've been active in the chat for a long time, or for at least a little while. And then the wheel's random. When your name comes up after I spin the wheel, if you're still here, we put your channel up on the screen. So here we go. Philly Girl, Just Living Life, and Kiara T are also on there. So Melanin Trio family, because you're a new connection for Tuberchat, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. Pardon me. So what I'm going to do is take your nighttime routine video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your nighttime routine video. I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I will subscribe to you. And in that way, we'll make sure that the connection sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times always change. And thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. Looks like everybody's having a good time connecting, so that's fantastic. Glad to see everybody connecting with MJ and J Family and B-Hop Nation. These are channels who've been with me for months and months, both on my personal channel and here on Tuberchat. I'll leave a message for my personal channel once in a while in case you want to connect with me there as well. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening. There's Philly Girl right there. There you go. I've been through like a couple of your things lately. So Philly Girl is another channel that's been back with us again and again since finding us just recently. Just want to have a look at how long ago you even started. You've been on for, wow, a couple of years. And then, yeah, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and about 5 months ago, maybe really 3 months or 2 months ago, you really started hammering out the content, which is great. With 241 subscribers, I'm hoping we can get you a little bit of time a little bit closer to the 250 that must be on your mind for today. And I don't know if we can do that today, needing 9 more, but I know that we're back tomorrow again. If you can make it again, we might be able to push you a little bit closer to that 250 right away. Started in 2017. So that's not bad. If I think back, I think I started right around the same time as you, maybe just a few months before, or 1 year at the most. But I worked on other people's channels. When I started on YouTube, I run other people's channels for them, and then I started working on my own just recently. 2 years off, yeah. But that's okay. I see you're working at it now, so that's fantastic. You're pushing out a lot of content. That's great. And as you grow, when you build your family with a strong and solid foundation, if monetization is something that you're thinking about, when it comes, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the journey as well, even though we're all looking for our goals. So let me spin another time. Embracing everyday realities, which is another new connection for Tuberchat. $815 subscribers, so hopefully we're pushing you a little bit farther towards 900. I'm glad to see that you've got something supportive here for other small YouTubers. And I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is add one of your videos into oh, thank you, Philly Girl, for saying that, because I feel the same way. What I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I'll take this here, 3 tips for balanced health life choices, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this balanced health life choices video, and I will give you a thumbs up, because we should all be doing that for each other all the time. I will subscribe to you, and then that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss any of our further live streams. We're back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change every week. And then Shattered Soul, thank you for coming in. Hopefully everybody's good. Donut Toys and Games, good to see you again as well. And I'm glad to see everybody having a good time connecting with each other. Let me spin. I'll get another channel up on the screen. There's Kiara T. And this is another new connection for Tuberchat. So I'm glad that you made it in here today. And as you just heard, my almost 3,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. So I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take this video right here, your latest one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I will watch that video in full. When I go through my watch later list, I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, of course. We should all be doing that for each other all the time. And I will subscribe to you. And in that way, I will make sure that the subscription sticks. And then again, hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times always change. Let's get Gaia's Life in Toronto up onto the wheel as well. And MJ&J family. Spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Very good. Embracing everyday realities. Thank you very much for joining the family. There's Cozy Relaxation. This is another previously featured channel from Tuberchat. This is somebody who is not only a dedicated and loyal supporter, but they are also generous in that, first of all, they do the featured channels collaboration, which I love talking about, that anybody can do, as well as swapping playlists. We have swapped playlists. I've swapped with them myself. And then as well, they are in touch with me even off of YouTube as well, which is great. SV Baby. I hope I've got that right. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here at Tuberchat, so hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Everybody's here for the same thing. Just take your time. Reach out to anybody that you want to in the chat one at a time, and you will find yourself with some new friends and family members if that's what you would like. The instructions are at the bottom of the screen, but basically the way that we connect to people here is you leave a single emoji next to somebody's name to let them know that you want to connect, and then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters, and then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other, and then subscribe to them. And when you come back into the chat here, you leave a double emoji next to their name, and that lets them know that you've secured that connection correctly, and then say something about the video that you watch so that they can turn around and find your comment easily, and then do the same thing for your channel. When I'm talking about generosity in creators and this featured channels collaboration, this is something anybody can do on their channel. And SV Baby, everybody wants to dance, so the best idea is please to go first. Don't wait for anybody to come to you. Please don't be shy. It's always better to go first, and then people will turn around and connect with you as well afterwards. I'm going to get the link for that blue moon right here. Copy link. And I was just looking for that. Simply Exclusive TV. Here's the link for that blue moon. Nightbot drops it occasionally, but there you go. And hopefully you'll connect with them. And then this featured channels collaboration is something anybody can do with their channel, but you have to do it on a computer. It can't be done on a phone right now. But basically what happens is when you feature channels on your front page like this, you are saying to the YouTube algorithms and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithms and to their audiences that you are worthy of being featured by them. And you can imagine the impact that this has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithms. So it's something wonderful that anybody can do. If anybody in the chat has featured Tuberchat on their front page and I don't know about it already, please let me know so that I can return that favor, or even with my own personal channel, which is Kevin K, and I'll leave a message from that because I do it on both channels. And then that's right, that blue moon, as Philly Girl was talking about earlier, that's the thing that I love the most about this. When I am not live streaming for Tuberchat, I am thinking about it all the time. When it's not time for me to be live streaming, I can't wait until the next time. I love what we're doing, and I enjoy the whole process. So even when I'm not live streaming and I'm out visiting other people's live streams, and some of us start to run into each other there and have conversations and stuff like that, I really enjoy that. A lot of creators have reached out also offline, well, it's online, but off of YouTube, so on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and I enjoy that also. And then Shattered Soul, thank you for congratulating everybody who are on the featured channels list and the channels that we feature here at Tuberchat. We try to feature one channel every day. So far, we've done it 50 times. And then Gaya's Life in Toronto. Which must be only a short hour and a half away from me here in Niagara Falls. Philly girl, it can be. It can be hard to keep up. It can be overwhelming at times. But the other thing too is, I'm sure most people are patient. So if people are trying to connect with you, like I said, the best idea for everybody is always to go first. So hopefully they have already gone to your channel. They've already left a comment on a video. They've already subscribed to you. So you're able to do that as you have time to do it. And I should remind everybody, yes, if you haven't already, please give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream. When we're on a phone, we have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place, and it only takes a second, but it really does help the stream. So thank you. And then Max Air 420, thank you for coming back in. And then Brietta Nicole, thank you for coming in. You're new here. So thank you for visiting us. Your first time. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's here to connect. We all want the same thing. We're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters so that we can build our channels on a strong and solid foundation. So if you just take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time if that's what you'd like. The way that we connect with a channel like Gaia's Life in Toronto here is to leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat so that they know that you want to connect with them. Then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms, and leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. The best idea is always to give at least a couple of full sentences, and then give a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other at all times. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji of any kind next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection the right way. And then say something about the video that you watch so that they can turn around and find your comment easily. And then they will turn around and do the same thing for your channel. So hopefully everybody's doing well, including yourself, Brietta Nicole. And then, like I said, the best idea is always to go first. So please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like and go ahead and start connecting. And then you'll find everybody turning around and doing the same thing for you. As I mentioned, channels that come through the chat, and especially the ones I put on the screen, you'll hear the stories that I tell about the wonderfully generous and dedicated and loyal community of strong and solid supporters that we have here at Tuberchat all the time. Here's MJ&J Family. This is formerly MJ&J Family Mukbangs. They have been with us since the beginning of Tuberchat. They have featured us on their front page, as we have to them as well. And then they have the McRae Kings, Everyday Life with Kelly Girls, and Blogs and Fiction. Blogs and Fiction was here with us today as well earlier. And it's wonderful to see. This is what I'm talking about when I describe the community here. So MJ&J Family Mukbangs has been with us, which is now MJ&J Family, for months, ever since the very beginning of Tuberchat, and they continuously come back again and again. But they have a well-respected group of feature channels here who are also featuring them. And I'll see if I can add another couple of names. And I'll leave you looking at MJ&J Family Mukbangs for a second. I'll get you to pardon me, and I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. And again, that is MJ&J Family. And I will spin the wheel, and then I'll look at adding a couple of more names Here's Just Living Life. This is another previously featured channel from Tuberchat that comes back again and again with us. Another loyal and dedicated supporter. And there we go. She's doing also the featured channels collaboration, but I like the way you've named that. Check out your family. I appreciate you having Tuberchat there. And of course, Just Living Life has been on our featured channels list ever since she put that on, which is getting on probably, it might even be 2 months ago. It's quite some time anyway, but I appreciate it. So thank you very much. And Just Living Life is always putting out dynamic content, including live streams. She's got 2 premieres ready to go. You're really doing a good job of getting these things set in advance. I'm really happy to see that, because it means your videos are getting a chance to get cataloged in the YouTube algorithms so that they can eventually be pushed out. When do you do your thumbnails, Tuberchat? I'm assuming that you mean when am I going to do them for next week's? Before tomorrow's live stream, I will have next week's 4 thumbnails done. Almost certainly. I always try to have them done by the time Monday's live stream starts, so that everybody can already see the next week's live streams and get notified if they want to. Philly girl. As a matter of fact, I did on my personal channel, and I'll leave that in the chat for you again. I did a it's Kevin K, of course. I did a Canva tutorial. So there's a website and an app, both under the name Canva, C-A-N-V-A, and it's free, and it's so unbelievably easy and fast to be able to make thumbnails. When you see it, you'll see a lot of you'll see templates that they have that a lot of creators have used. You'll start to recognize how many people are using that for their thumbnails. Now, I am a Photoshop guy, so I can do my own thumbnails just as fast. But if you want to have a look at that tutorial, so Canva is the program anyway. It's a website and an app, both for Apple and Android. And then as well, I did that tutorial. If you want to look at it on my YouTube channel, it's recent. It's only a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And the thumbnail for it is just the logo for Canva. So hopefully that'll be helpful. As time goes on, like I said, hopefully I can make some more clear and concise tutorials here on Tuberchat where we'll go over things very quickly, so we can do, you know, how to do a thumbnail in 3 minutes or something like that. And then let me, I'll see if I'm going to add another couple of names here. Simply Exclusive TV. B-Hop Nation. Spin, and we'll get another channel up here. Thank you, Zelda Master John. No sweat. Here's Carrie Beth. She has been waiting a long time. I don't know what that's like to have your name on the wheel for an hour or longer. Georgia Bulldogs has been through that too, seeing it go around again and again and again. So Carrie Beth is a dynamic creator. This is somebody who has been connected to me for probably 6 or 7 months now, since around the beginning of 2020. And it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind this channel, that she continues to come back after all this time and support, both on my personal channel and especially the time she's been spending here at Tuberchat, so much so that she was a featured channel only a couple of weeks ago. And she's got the featured channels collaboration going on here, where she's been generous enough not only to put Tuberchat and myself, but she's got Kristen and Kira, as well as some of our great friends, including the Hoops Family Network, which is, I think, the channel that introduced me to Carrie Beth, and then Izzy's Life Vlogs in Rachel's Place in Shenzhen, who are all dynamic creators. That's actually a great list that Carrie has there where you can connect with others. But I talk about her channel all the time because she has a wonderful personality. Her presentation is spectacular, and she swaps playlists. We recently did that. You can see by the red lines here as well. Her I talk about her presentation and her branding when we're talking about thumbnails and things like that. Ever since the beginning of Carrie's channel, you can see that if you run into one of her videos, even if it's a couple years old, you still know that it's her. Her branding is just spectacular. And I don't know whether that is intentional or if it's a naive wisdom or if it is just a simple basic instinct. But I expect big things from Carrie. Thank you all for building solid communities. Oh, tired. Okay, no problem embracing everyday realities. I'm sure that you probably were, and hopefully you met some new friends and family members. And I will spin again. We'll pull another channel up. My pleasure, Carrie, always. I'm always happy to present Carrie's channel because it's a great example for a lot of people. Not to mention, like, you know, I talk about the thumbnails. One thing I don't mention enough is the banner. So she's got her links up here so she can be found where she wants to be found: Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as well as her banner is done perfectly because you have a simple Carrie Beth. We know that that's you, and it's very unique. It's a wonderful, I don't know if you meant for that to look like a logo, but it certainly does. And then new video every Wednesday to let people know what to expect from you, which is a great idea. I only recently, finally, put the days of the week on the Tuberchat website. I have yet to do that on my own because I can't seem to find any kind of a consistent schedule. So the Master John, hopefully everybody's doing okay. If you missed any replies, been a little bit busy, but hopefully he wants to just chill and connect, and that's great. Here's Kristen. This is my love. She is one of the moderators, always in the chat. This is my girlfriend, of course, Kira's mom. She's always with us here for the entire live stream every time we do it. Not to mention she's got her own channel, building her own community. She recently hit her 1,000 subscribers, so everybody's happy for her for that. PA, thank you for coming in again. And then she does the feature channels collaboration. We are always swapping playlists with people all the time, so she's a big advocate for that. So she's somebody to be reached out to, and her channel is very much hers, and she is posting at least a couple of times a week, sometimes 2 or 3. So hopefully everybody who hasn't already connected with Kristen will do that. Oakstyle, I didn't look at your channel today, did I? I don't think I put it up today. It was your featured channel from yesterday. MAH videos. Doing mini vlogs. I'll spin in another second here. That's okay, Jaden. Yeah, it's supposed to send you a confirmation email, but if it doesn't, then that's okay. But I thought that you signed up a long time ago anyway. So if you did get one, it would have been a long time ago. But somebody else told me that the confirmation didn't come through. There's a million different reasons why that can happen, but I'll double check and make sure you're there. Thank you very much, Philly Girl, Philly Girl. It's always wonderful to have you here, and I hope I can catch you on one of your live streams again in the next few days. Oh, there's Oakstyle right there. This is our featured channel from yesterday. Hopefully everybody follows us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram if you have them all, so that you can see the post that we put out for our featured channels. There's OC. So Oakstyle has added us to their featured channels list. Did I know that yesterday, or did we go through that yesterday? I'm not sure, but now that I know that, because Oakstyle always is connected with Lakeside Living and Food Fight Showdown. We know that, and then Passion by Pitchy is another one here. I'm just going to check here, and I'll do it right now if we didn't do it yesterday. Because yeah, sometimes it's not so much that I'm as confused as I sound about whether I've done something or not. It's that I just want to make sure. I'd rather double check and be wrong than make a mistake. SV Baby is returning now. Good. Brianna and Nicole. Everybody's willing to connect. Everybody wants a hug. So just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. Reach out to anybody that you want to one by one, and you'll find yourself getting hugged back immediately. Oakstyle. Oh, no, that's MAH Videos. Okay, Oakstyle. No, I haven't added you yet. Okay, I'm going to do it right now. So for those of you who haven't already seen, I'm going to start over. And I'll show you how to do the featured channels collaboration if you'd like to do this. It's a wonderful collaboration that anybody can do with their channel. Zelda Master John, 203-minute fluctuation, disappears every few days. More 10 back days later. Zelda Master John, there's 100 reasons why watch time purges. And depending on the different views you're looking at or apps or different sections of YouTube Studio, the numbers are always changing. So basically the idea is we need 4,000 hours, so we're going to race towards 5,000, and then we know we're going to get it. It's always 2 steps forward, 1 step back with YouTube. So we go to Customize Channel to do the featured channels collaboration. It's very, very simple. 200 disappears or adjusts. It could be rounding, but YouTube purges all the time, and most of the numbers don't even make sense. No matter how I look at the different analytics, maybe we can think about looking at it for a quick minute if you want. So here you'll see the window that I clicked on for featured creators, edit this module. It's asking for a URL here. Now it says featured channels, but you can change this to anything you want. So I have featured creators here. We go on Oakstyle, and we're going to take the URL out of the address bar and drop it here where it's asking. But anytime that you're sharing a URL online, I want you to do this if it's for your YouTube channel. Add a question mark and the words sub_confirmation equals 1. It's a simple code that tells the YouTube algorithm to perform an extra action. There's Oakstyle at the bottom of our list now. And the most important thing, if you have more than 10, you want to hit this shuffle button, because YouTube is only going to show 10 at a time. So by shuffling, it will randomly select 10 evenly throughout your list to show at a time. What happens when you do that sub_confirmation 1 is that it pops up a window for somebody who hasn't been to your channel before and says, would you like to subscribe? They have no choice but to say yes or no right then and there. And it entices more subscribers, because otherwise they may have got to your channel, started watching a video, and forgotten to subscribe by the time they're gone again. Minty Chocolate Chip, you're 11-year-olds and you're an editor. That's fantastic. That's quite an accomplishment. So hopefully you feel welcome here. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So if you'd like to connect with people and grow your friends and family members, you can follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you'll find yourself with new friends and family members in no time. Cozy Relaxation, thank you for the time you've spent. I really appreciate everything that you do with Tuberchat and the time that you spend here. Let me spin. I'll get another channel up here. Q and Nini Vlogs. This is another channel I've been connected to for a long time. A very much liked and well-respected member of the community. So Minty Chocolate Chip, I just want to make sure you know how we connect here. No, this is not a sub-for-sub network. So people say different things. Like, for instance, I'm going to come to your house, or I'm going to leave you a package, or I just planted flowers for you, or things like that. It all means the same thing. It means that they have come to your channel and subscribed, and they are expecting you to go back and subscribe to their channel as well. So we have a process. Please follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, but you will find yourself with new friends and family members in no time. The most important thing is we just want to make sure everybody's connecting the right way. I'm going to get back to Q and Nini Vlogs in 1 second, but I want to get this link for Minty Chocolate Chip right here. So it comes up for me with no problem if you just search in the address bar, but I'll put it anyway. And there we go. There's the link for Minty Chocolate Chip. If anybody wants to connect with them right now, Oak Style, for instance. And then Minty Chocolate Chip, you're a new connection for Tuberchat. So what I'm going to do, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but you've already got well over 1,000 subscribers, so that's great. So I am going to take one of your latest videos here. I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time. I'll take this, the iOS reminder intro, and add it to the watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list. I will watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and I will subscribe, and I will give you a thumbs up, and that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks, and hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have the notification bell on so that you don't miss our further live streams. We're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times often change. So this is Q and Nini Vlogs. They're on the road to 800 right now with 783. They're getting a little bit farther. Brietta and Nicole, I usually wait quite some time, and then I put somebody's name on the wheel after they've been active in the chat for, let's say, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And then the wheel's, of course, random. And then when I pull a name up on the wheel, when it comes up, if you're still here, I put your channel up on the screen and we talk about it for a moment. But I know you've been here for a while today, and I'd like to see what you've got going on. So I'm just going to add you right now. I have a system, this robot, Bottissimo, that comes through the chat once in a while, like Stream Elements and Nightbot. It lets me know how active everybody's been in the chat. And it's basically like a little leaderboard that tells me who I should be putting on the wheel. So Q and Nini Vlogs is, like I said, a very much liked and well-respected member of the community. Pardon me, very connected to a lot of other mutual friends that I have. Let me spin the wheel. I'll pull another channel up. Hopefully Q and Nini will get a little bit closer to the 800 today, and we are back tomorrow again, so hopefully we can push you a little bit farther and maybe even get you there by the end of tomorrow. This is B-Hop Nation TV. This is YouTube's favorite Uncle David, and I hope everybody will connect with them. Do I have B-Hop Nation TV featured on Tuberchat? I'm going to make a note of it. I'll do it after if I have to. But I think I did add that. The B-Hop Nation has Tuberchat featured there, and a lot of other channels. Aunt Maddie TV, of course, is that's Auntie and Uncle that we're talking about. And then they've got Shay's World, the Keto Girl, and More Eats here, as well as a few other channels. B-Hop Nation TV is a very much loved and well-respected member of the community, and somebody who is surrounded by generous, dedicated, and loyal supporters. Getting very close to the 1,000 subscriber goal that we are all looking forward to. Definitely on the road to 1,000 right now, and then as well as working on watch hours. So hopefully is going to be monetized in the very near future, and hopefully we can get you a little bit closer. And then Zelda Master John is willing to swap playlists. If anybody wants to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just say so in the chat. Just say, I am willing to swap playlists, and then other creators will reach out to you, and you're free to make those arrangements among yourselves, of course. It's a great way to start a relationship And this is how your strong and solid foundation begins on YouTube, so that many months from now, after you're monetized, if that's what you're looking for, you will have generous, dedicated, and loyal supporters coming back to your channel to give you likes, views, comments, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers, so that you can make the most out of your time on YouTube. This is simply exclusive TV. You've got quite a front page layout here as well. Georgia Bulldogs will swap playlists if anybody wants to reach out to them to do that as well. You've got quite a front page layout here, actually. That's great to see. And then it looks like you're putting out, hopefully you'll get some more content out shortly. Where possible, you want to get up to once a week if you can. That's what sets your family up for success. Life with Simone and family. It's good to have you back. Thank you for coming in. And then I just want to remind everybody, of course, we always want to be connecting the right way. This is not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting that they will subscribe to you. You will subscribe back to them. And of course, follow the proper procedure at the bottom of the screen that I always have listed, so that the connections always stick. And we build our channels on a strong and solid foundation of loyal and dedicated supporters who will continue to come back to you again and again to give you the likes, comments, and views and other things we all need as growing YouTubers, so that we can flourish and thrive together. So I'm going to spin here. I don't know if MAH Videos is still here, hopefully. 2 away from your goal, Minty Chocolate Chip. That's great. Hopefully we'll get you there right now. Brianna Nicole, we're going to see what you've got going on for us here. This is a new connection for Tuberchat. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, and I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time. So I'll take this one here, and I will add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list, and I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and I will give you a thumbs up. Of course, we should always be doing that for each other, and I will subscribe to you, and in that way I will make sure that the connection sticks, and hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well, and you have the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change. And I will spin just for fun, and we'll put MAH Videos up here. And right after that, we're going to look, Zelda Master John, if you want to, we'll look at the analytics for a second, and I'll show you a little bit of funky business when it comes to watch hours. So here's MAH Videos. And this is a channel that's back with us again and again. So hopefully everybody will connect with them as well. This is going to be our featured channel for Friday coming up. Kid Wonders Gaming and Live Stream. Thanks for coming back in. Minty Chocolate Chip. If you just grab the name and search it, just remember it's all one word. It comes up for me right away. I'll put MAH back up there in a minute. And MAH, are you still here? Just let me know if you're still here, if you don't mind. And Zelda Master John, let me know if you want to go over analytics. Or if anybody else does, if you want me to talk about watch hours and why they seem to not be right all the time, we can do that. So Minty Chocolate Chip, did I take one of your videos and put it in the watch later list already? I thought I did, no? I'll just take this one anyway and make sure. And then I can connect with you the way I described. There's MAH. Okay, that's great. Let me get the link here, and I will drop this in the chat. For anybody that wants to connect with Minty Chocolate Chip, there's the link right there. We don't do a lot of links here at Tuberchat, but when we have a channel that doesn't come up at the top of the I mean, Jaden, I can't check your watch hours. I can't check other channels' watch hours, but I'll show you how to check it so that you can see for yourself. I'll show you by checking my own for Tuberchat. MH Videos has a lot of delicious stuff for us to look at. You just put, how to make liver fry. That'll be interesting for a lot of people, I'm sure. You've got some seriously unique stuff, though, eh? I'll bet you if somebody who's like truly a connoisseur of food comes across your channel, they're really going to be impressed. That I don't even recognize, but it all looks good. I'd have no problem trying most of this stuff here. And then, so I'll go over the analytics very quickly. I don't think Zelda Master John is still here. He was asking about it, but it's okay. We'll talk about watch hours. So I'll get into it here. All we do is go to YouTube Studio, of course. Don't need the wheel anymore. Nisha James, thank you for coming in all the way from Jamaica. Thank you very much. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. We all want the same thing. So feel free to reach out to anybody at all that you want in the chat. Just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time if that's what you would like. The way that we connect here is we leave a single emoji in the chat next to somebody's name to let them know that you want to connect with them, and then visit their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. And then as well, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know you've secured that connection the right way, and then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel as well. MH Videos just hit 500, so that's fantastic. Thank you very much for letting me know. That's a wonderful milestone to have hit, and hopefully you just push a little bit farther because we don't want to see you slip under it. But 500 is great. You're already halfway to the major milestone of 1,000 that we all look forward to. So that's good news. And I'm just going to quickly go over some analytics here to show you what goes on with the watch hours. So when we look at, thank you very much, Nisha James. I'm going to have to connect with you after, of course. And Michael's Adventure is still hanging out, so that's great. When we look at our watch hours, we might look at an individual video. Like, for instance, we're on episode number 50 today. It always takes a couple of days for the YouTube algorithms to settle. I would give it at least 3 days every time. Claudine Ogare, I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right. Claudine Ogare, I hope you feel welcome. I think this is your first time here, but we have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. Take your time. Visit people one by one, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I'll look at episode number 43 here, and we will see the watch time hours here says 10 watch hours. Now, this was only a couple of weeks ago. However, when we look at, let's say, engagement, yes, it says 10 hours and an average view duration of 343. But here it says an average view duration of 908. So how is that possible? Now, I'm not saying I'm the world's biggest expert on these analytics, but I do stare at it every day. So you can see already we've got numbers that are off there. Now I'm just going to show you that's our most popular stream of the last 28 days. Average view duration 908, it says there. Now when we look at the watch hours that we get from every single live stream, you'll see that Tuberchat on our just under 2-hour live streams gets somewhere between 70 and 80 hours of watch time for almost every stream. That's a little bit lower, but you see how, so how is it possible that one of the live streams 2 weeks ago only had 10 when we're getting 70 or 80 every live stream now? I just wanted to show you that you can never bet on the numbers. Now, when you click on your monetization tab, you'll see Tuberchat luckily has more than 1,000 subscribers, but here are the official numbers for your watch hours. 2,681 public watch hours is what Tuberchat has right now, but that number will increase in the next 3 days after the live streams from today and tomorrow and Friday and Saturday all settle in the system. That number will jump up a little bit, hopefully quite a bit, but this is something we all have to deal with Tuberchat. The numbers are always seeming to be off in some way. The best you could do is estimate and just go a little bit farther than you expect, and you'll eventually get to your goal. And Kid Wonder, thank you for giving a thumbs up. I hope if anybody hasn't already that they will give us a thumbs up. It really does help the stream and helps us push us in the algorithm. If you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place, and it only takes a moment, so I hope that you will. So I'm going to ask everybody for a favor. We're going to head over to another growth stream right now where everybody can keep connecting the way they are here. We're going over to Happy Lux, my very good friend. Ace Flaw, I'm always doing good, so thank you for asking. And then if everybody would just type Tuberchat Raid when you get over there to Happy Lux's growth stream, then you can continue connecting the way we are here. He'll have music playing and a video game going, and it's quite a party over there. So I'll appreciate it if everybody would, and then I will see you over there. I thank you very much for the time you spent with Tuberchat. Forgive me for the newcomers who've come a little bit late while we're just getting close to wrapping up, but hopefully we'll see you again. We have live streams every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times always change. So hopefully you've got subscribed and the notification bell on. And then thank you again, everyone. The chat here will continue for another moment, but I hope that you will head over to Happy Lux and say Tuberchat Raid when you get there. And that Blue Moon, thank you very much for your kind words. But you are also inspiring. So I appreciate everything that you've been doing for Tuberchat, and it's a pleasure for me to even watch your channel grow as you keep grinding it out over here, and I'm hoping we can help push you even farther and get everything that you want out of YouTube. So hopefully you'll come back tomorrow. I know you're with us almost every live stream that we do, and then we can push you a little bit farther and see if we can get your channel a little closer to the 300 I know you're looking for. Okay, and thank you very much, everybody, and I will see you over in Happy Lux. Just please, again, I will mention, just say Tuberchat Raid when you get there, and I'll see you over there.